What's up, YouTube? It's Nick here. I haven't posted a video in forever. Mainly because I haven't really had a good camera and I haven't just taken the time to sit down and edit a video and post it. I just got a GoPro Hero 7 Black. I love it. I'm really gonna test out and see how this 4K footage works on YouTube. I still have boat videos that I'm going to be posting, just like in the past where I posted my little inflatable and stuff, except this is going to be on a much bigger scale. And I just want to start up my YouTube and get it popping and get it going. And I just want to show a little bit about, I have a car interest. I really enjoy cars, big time car enthusiast. And I personally have my own vehicle that I like working on and tweaking and tuning. This is the Infiniti Q50. It's a 2018. I just got the base model, and I put the Burger JB4 tuner with Bluetooth on it, and I'm gonna do a review of that as well, and just kind of go over the things I've done to customize my car just a little bit. Nothing crazy, but let's break into it. I'm gonna come outside and show you guys the car. There she is. You might be able to notice at first, I vinyl wrapped my grille. Glossy black. I hit those chrome pieces as well. Down here. She's really dirty. I'm gonna give it a bath here in a second. Did a little bit of plasti dip on the emblems. I also did chrome delete with glossy black vinyl wrap. I did the door handles as well, which came out really great. I did this myself too. It was really hard. Took a lot of time and practice, but it is doable. Another little bit more plasti dip. Did a muffler delete. Put new tailpipes on it. And then I did upgrade my tires as well from the factory, which is highly recommend. I got the Michelin Pilot Sport AS3, all season 3+. I love these tires. They're incredible. They're so much better than the factory tires that this comes with. The factory tires are Dunlop run flats, and I honestly, they really don't grip that well. They're pretty quiet. I will say they're quiet tires. They do not grip that well, and ever since I tuned it, I couldn't get grip in first or second gear. It would spin tire until 60, even from a 40 roll, and if I bumped it down to second gear, it would spin until I shifted into third, which to me is fun. It's fun to have that effect where you can, spin tire, do a little burnout off the launch, get some smoke, cause a scene. It's fun. But at the same time, I had never been able to feel the true 0 to 60 of this car when it was tuned, and I wanted to see how hard it would pin me to the seat if I could get full traction from a dig, and now I finally can, and it's awesome. But yeah, so I am gonna do a cold start for you guys just to show you how it sounds with the muffler delete, and I also put AEM intakes in, not for performance really. It doesn't really change the performance much. It's more for sound. It sounds great. It's not too loud. It's perfectly quiet. But yeah, let's get into it. wash turned out pretty good. She looks much better. I put a coating of nanotech on it too as well, which is a new kind of wax. It's like liquid, and you spray it on the car while it's wet, and that's the only application that there is, and then you rinse it off. Makes your car a lot shinier, actually, believe it or not. My paint looks a lot shinier from this, and there's no waxing involved. It's super easy. Got some nice tire shine on this Pilot Sports. Looking good. All right, so let's talk about the JB4. Okay, so I'm gonna open up the hood. Oh, and you guys see this right here. Yes, I did add a sound system. You gotta have some bass. Two 12-inch kickers on 1800 watts, running all 0 gauge wire. I will go over that on a different video and tell you guys about how to set up a subwoofer system in this car. All right, but for now, stick to the JB4. Okay, so super easy to install. There's tons of videos out there. I did it the easy, quick way. I got my wires here. It's, you know, it's going through the plastic right here. That doesn't really bother me. I'm not too picky about it. I just wanted it in quickly. It's as easy as you guys have seen. Female to male, connect to both turbo sensors on each side. Goes back to the piggyback box. I got the Bluetooth module, so you can see the Bluetooth piece in there. Sits right there. I've had this tuner for a year now. I've been running it for a year. I'll pull up my settings on my phone. All right, so it is so nice and easy to have the Bluetooth module. I highly recommend you really do not want to get the JB1. You don't want it. It's only 3 psi. It's not enough. You really want to get the JB4 at least, and you have to get the Bluetooth. You're already spending $400. Go ahead and spend the 100, 180, 150, whatever it is extra to get the Bluetooth. It's extremely worth it. I also was quick about this. I didn't run it through the firewall. I ran it through my door jamb. Being lazy, of course. All right, so let's get on here. JB4. Show you guys what it looks like. All right, connect. Now we can connect. It connects every time. It's really easy. It's not really flawed or anything. Everything has been working really good for me. Let's see here. Let's get some info going. So I see a lot of people, a lot of guys are running +7 max. I haven't seen anyone consistently running over +7. I run +9. I've run +9 for a year now, and it works great. I have even gone up to +11. +11, I can tell the difference from +9. Plus being, you know, of course, adding PSI to the stock PSI. So when I added +11, it was super fast, I'm not gonna lie. It was definitely quicker than the +9, noticeably. But it would put me in, if I was really pinning it till, you know, over 120, over 130 miles per hour, it was putting a lot of pressure on those turbos, and I know it was sending it into limp mode. I'd get error codes when I went into manual shift mode. My downshifts were not rev matched. It was kind of making the car go forward. It was acting funky. So I would clear the codes with my JB4, which is another amazing thing about the Bluetooth, is you don't need a computer hooked up. You can clear your codes, go like that. You can literally go read codes, it'll scan. It showed that I had a code. I hit delete and it cleared it immediately. Then I went back to +9 PSI and everything was all good. I've never run it over +9 consistently, just because I don't feel like putting my car in a limp mode. It's hard on the car. +9 has worked fine for me though. I will show you my map settings. Let's see here. User adjustment. This is my map settings that have been working really good for me. Let's see if I can get this glare out of here. There we go. I go 6 pounds from 1500 all the way up into 3500. It helps get me off the line for brake boosting and launching. and then I go to 9 at 4,000. I run 9 psi all the way up to 6, because that's the biggest power band for me, honestly, is from about 4,500 to 6,000, sometimes 6,500. I can kind of notice it, but as soon as it hits about 63, 6,400 RPMs all the way up until redline, you lose a lot of power. You can literally feel the power stop. So I wind up shifting around 6,500 almost every time. But yeah, so +9 has worked really great for me, even for daily driving. I daily drive it in this setting every single day. I've done it for a year now. It runs perfectly. It's fine. I have no issues. I love it. And then, of course, if you mix E85, you get way more power. Way more power. It's so noticeable. I would say maybe a 15% increase. I mean, I don't know exactly percentage-wise or anything, but I can tell a difference. Once I put E85 in the car, run it for a little bit, let the 93, go through the system, and then once that E85 from your fuel tank hits the injectors in the car, you can notice a difference. I noticed quite a difference. So yeah, we're gonna go put some E85 in this thing. I want to show you guys a couple 0 to 60s, show you how fast she goes from 0 to 60 on the launch, now that I can get full traction with these Pilot Sports, which I love so much. And yeah, and then maybe we'll do a high-end pull up to 100 or 120 on the highway.